So it looks like I'm going to lose one population to Reign of Terror. Cruel plays reserves for food, which he can't really use right now. Oh, of course, he needs Napoleon. Selects Napoleon. Um, Builds a knight. Okay, so he does have conquistadors. Gets selective breeding and upgrades that last warrior. So he's at 17 military right now. That is not ideal. Henry Merivale is next. He sees an event as well. Okay, so I'm gonna get a person back. Finish the Great Wall, putting him at 11. Breakthroughs a drama, which you cannot build, and gets architecture. Okay. Pink Ranger just revolts into Consmans. So he's at 8. And gets Phalanx, going into 9. Which means that once Han is gone, he's gonna go down by 6. He's gonna go down to 6. 8. Why did he switch now? That was weird. Okay, so there's one event here. It was seeded by Orange. And do I want to trigger it with my historic territory? It could be Pestilence, which would be a mess. It could be Uncertain Borders, which would be pretty painful as well. Barbarians. I want to get hit by Barbarians. And this is actually perfect timing for new deposits for any of these. So I would say painful, terrible. Actually, is Uncertain Border that bad? Not really. So it's just Pestilence, actually. And if it's one of these territories, I'll be pretty happy. If it's new deposits, I'll be pretty happy. And right now we're in maximizing variance mode, so let's see what happens. Fast territory. Oh my god. That is phenomenal. So I'm gonna get 3 food. And this is gonna be my bank, because I'm gonna lose population and get it. So I can sacrifice 2 units. And so if I sacrifice 2 units, I go down to 4. But I get the vast territory, I get the food. I'm gonna have 2 population, which means I can start working on these cannons. I think my military plan right now is to get 2 cannons out. I'm not gonna get journalism. If I have 2 cannons and fortification, that's 16, plus navigation, that's 17, cartography, that's 17, and that's a pretty robust, mm, a pretty robust set of units. And hopefully, if someone else gets it, it's either cruel and it can't attack me, or it's one of these and cruel attacks them. But we'll see. Um, so just let's do the math again. I'm gonna get these 2. Then Reign of Terror hits, I'm gonna sacrifice a religion. Then immigration hits, and I'm gonna get a person. I'm gonna have 3 food, and build another person. So I'm gonna have 2 meeples here and 4 civil actions. Research cannon, build a person, build a cannon, and then do something creative with the card draw. I'm not really sure what. I don't need any of these technologies. Um, is this the turn I revolt into theocracy? No, because if I do that, I just get 1 military, I can get cannon. Bad idea. Forget about it. Do I want knights over cannon? I think at this point, I don't have the manpower to maintain a 4-person army, and I'm going to need both riflemen and knights for this classic army. And if I get the classic army, then so does Cruel. I'm actually pretty happy with him just done conquistadors, although he could get another conquistadors next turn, giving him another 9, he'll be 26. So let's try to make myself the smallest target, but that's going to be pretty challenging. 2 cannons and 2 warriors and navigation, that's going to be 19. 19 versus 26, it's really going to be up to this. Here's the other consmans. Is anyone going to pick it up? I might just grab it. I think my turn is going to be increased, assuming I get the territory. My turn is going to be increase population, research cannon, get Kanzmans, and in 3 turns, um, use Robespierre to revolt into Kanzmans. Not ideal, especially if someone else takes Robespierre. Yeah, so I don't know if that's going to be my turn, but I think that's going to be the gamble on the on the territory. I think this is a territory I need right now, and that's the way to get it. Yes, I think so. Okay, let's see what happens with that. So we got the colony. Well done. For reference, Cruel beat 2, Pink Ranger beat 4. So let's remember that in the future. I wish this was 3, but it's 4, so let's send in our 2 brave warriors and colonize. Wow, this is so nice. I need to resolve the Reign of Terror. Do I want to blow up? Yeah, pretty easy to blow up this temple, and immigration gets me a meeple. Pink Ranger bid 4. So you must have a colony card, and I guess Cruel does not. He does have 3 other cards, so I should expect an aggression soon. So what happens now? I could go for the Rifleman and try to use this somehow, but yeah, let's be realistic. We're gonna get cannons and build up. I wish I could play this defense card. That would have been so good, but unfortunately I don't have the military actions. And then the question is, what do I do with the rest of my actions? So I think we already agreed that Newton is not going to cut it. And honestly, at this point, I think I'm going for Cook. I think that our strategy is going to be to leverage these wonders for points and these colonies for points as well. I put through 2 more colonies in the deck, and there's a little while until they're going to show up, because there's at least 2 more events before they show up. But I pretty much want both of them, especially the historic territory. I need these points. So I think our strategy right now is to go for Cook, go for points, and try to leverage that as much as possible while surviving. I expect to be hit by an aggression next turn, and honestly, looking at the aggressions, none of them are too bad. I don't care about trade. Losing 3 science would be painful, but not a huge deal. I guess Annex could be, yeah, Annex could be painful. If he annexes the Vest territory, and I now lose these 3, it's gonna be a bit of a headache. Although I plan to get these irrigations upgraded, so not a huge deal. Yeah, so none of these are especially painful. One thing that could be dangerous is if he declares a war on territory and then goes up to let's see, +7 to 24. Sorry, +9 to 26. Yeah, so he could build a meeple, disassemble a mine, and go up to 26 and declare war on territory. I will be at 15, he'll be at 26. Yeah, that would be 4 tokens off my yellow bank. That would be pretty devastating. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. But not much I can do about that, unfortunately. So I have 3 more actions. What do we want to take off the card row? Oddly enough, I think I'm going to hate to draft this navigation. I don't want Henry Merivale or Pink Ranger to get it. I don't think they will. I think they have better things to do with their science. But since I don't have much better to take, I mean, I don't need any of these technologies. I don't see Frugality helping me that much. Efficient upgrade is nice, but iron is the one thing I do have, and I need to upgrade irrigations right now, so yeah, so at this point, our strategy is a bit wonky, um, and this means that we have 6 cards in hand, which is a bit dangerous, but 2 of them are going to go away soon, and honestly, I am considering revolting to Theocracy next turn. It's going to give us points, it's going to give us 1 more military, and it's going to give us a crucial civil action. So I wouldn't be surprised if next turn, sorry, is revolting to theocracy and getting a fortification, and getting a fortification. So wonky game, a bit crazy. Let's see what's gonna happen next. This trade agreement is going away soon anyway, and yeah, I don't see myself doing much with it. Actually, I might use it for, sorry, I might use it for getting one more food next turn. Hmm. Yeah. So I guess, yeah, I'm not doing classic army, and no one's gonna draw it in the foreseeable future. So let's see what shows up. Architecture and Republic. Another option might be revolting to Republic, although I really need civil actions and military actions. So let's see what Cruel shows up. I'm almost sure he's gonna declare a war of 10 territory and get his military to 26.